Two incredibly powerful banners just appeared in Dark Legion, Sinestro and Deathstroke. One deals massive area magic damage. The other is a melee assassin who can strike enemies in the backline and heal like a monster. So, where should you spend your anvils? In this video, I'll break down everything, from skills, banner duration, synergy to overall value, to help you make the best choice. Let's get started. Um, First, about Deathstroke. I'll just give a quick overview to save you time since I've already covered him in detail. You can check out the comparison video between Deathstroke and Scarecrow. I'll leave the link in the pinned comment. Deathstroke is a hero who can operate independently without needing team support. However, if you want to boost his power even more, you can pair him with the Legion of Doom team to increase his damage during the first 20 seconds. One important to note is that he needs more stars than most other heroes. This is because he always targets the enemy with the highest damage first. If he can't take them down quickly, he might end up being defeated instead. Even though he has strong self-healing, making him incredibly tanky, he will lose if he's up against Superman. But he's a nightmare for Joker, Sinestro, and Constantine. Now let's dive into Sinestro. Sinestro belongs to both the Legion of Doom and the Magic Users group, just like Poison Ivy and Dr. Fate. What makes him special is that he deals spiritual damage, which means he pairs really well with Scarecrow. The same Scarecrow I mentioned works great with Joker, so you can actually run all three of them together in one team. Sinestro deals very high damage, about on par with Joker, and since Scarecrow belongs to both Legion of Doom and Arkham, you won't need Superman anymore. Just one Arkham and one Doom hero will be enough to trigger a strong team setup. Sinestro's first skill is a single target attack that hits extremely hard, perfect for taking down frontline melee units quickly. His second skill regenerates energy, allowing his third skill, the ultimate, to charge up faster. The third skill is an AoE attack that hits one main target with high damage and then spreads to 3 other enemies. It's quite powerful. His fourth skill boosts his attack each time an enemy is defeated, based on how many Legion of Doom allies are on your team. That's why having more Doom members helps increase his damage. But 3 is already a great number, especially with Joker helping finish off enemies to trigger Sinestro's fourth skill. The fifth skill is a passive that simply boosts men, spiritual resistance for everyone, and increases spiritual damage for magic users, though Sinestro might be the only magic user on your team. Overall, Sinestro is worth investing in more than Deathstroke, mainly because he has better team synergy. However, he is quite vulnerable to Deathstroke since he's a ranged magic user with low durability and can be taken down easily by high damage. When deciding between the two banners, there are several factors to consider. So let's first talk about the two main heroes in each banner. Deathstroke is strong but requires quite a bit of investment. He's well suited for PvP, where most players rely heavily on Joker for damage. So if you can take out the enemy Joker early, you're basically set to win. As for Sinestro, he plays a similar role to Joker and Superman, focused purely on dealing damage. If you're already running Superman and Joker, you might consider skipping Sinestro. However, it's still worth getting him to 5 white stars so you can use him to sweep through certain game modes. Overall, Sinestro is more versatile than Deathstroke. You can invest in getting him to 5 white stars just for missions. That's what I did. Or you can even skip Deathstroke and switch from using Scarecrow to Sinestro. They pair really well together, and with Joker in the team, your damage output will be massive. You can also push Sinestro to 5 white stars right away, especially since some game modes require high damage output to earn better rewards. If you have the resources, feel free to raise him to blue or even purple stars. And if you're looking to build a full team around Sinestro, then go ahead and draw on both banners. A complete team setup would be 3 Arkham and 3 Legion of Doom, Joker, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, Sinestro, and Deathstroke. It's a very powerful team, though it does lack a proper tank. In terms of banner duration, Deathstroke's banner has 2 weeks left, while Sinestro's just launched today and will last for 4 weeks. So if you want both, you should go for Deathstroke first, then switch to Sinestro once his banner is the only one remaining. However, if you need high damage and don't plan to invest too much, then pick Sinestro right now. By the time his banner ends, you might already have him at purple or even yellow stars. Looking at the legendary heroes, you have a 50% chance to get from each banner. Deathstroke's banner is clearly better in this regard. Among the three, Vixen is the strongest, while the other two are quite underwhelming in most game modes. On the Sinestro banner, there's Red Hood, but he's no longer considered a top-tier hero. He plays more like a suicide unit than a true AoE damage dealer. As for Killer Croc, he's a tank that pairs well with Deathstroke, but his survivability is pretty weak. So if your main goal is to collect strong legendary heroes, the Deathstroke banner is the better choice. When it comes to team synergy, Deathstroke doesn't really shine. He's more of a solo fighter. So if you already have a strong Superman and a strong Joker, then go for Deathstroke to help target and eliminate backline enemies. But if you have a strong Joker and a strong Scarecrow, then you should focus on Sinestro. That combo will help you a lot in tough battles. Personally, I'll go for both and try to get them to 5 white stars. That's enough for now. I'll save my anvils for Constantine, since I already have a strong Raven and Superman. I also have Dr. Fate and Wonder Woman, which can form a solid team. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. If you have any feedback, don't hesitate to leave a comment so I can improve and grow the channel. And if you didn't enjoy the video, feel free to hit the dislike button, but please also let me know in the comments what you didn't like. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to support me. I bought these anvils because I had over 3,000 gems, so I spent a bit over 500 gems to get 5 anvils. But if you're low on gems, you should definitely save them for the Interstellar event. During that event, you can get 40 anvils for just 3,000 gems.